Hey there! Are you looking for a super easy, super yummy snack? Something perfect for game day, a party with friends, or even a quick breakfast on the go? Well, look no further. I've got a recipe that's going to knock your socks off. We're talking about Cheddar Bay sausage balls. These little bites are packed with so much flavor. They are savory, cheesy, and have that amazing taste we all love from those famous Cheddar Bay biscuits. They're the kind of snack that disappears from the platter in minutes. Seriously, make a double batch. You won't regret it. Now you might be thinking, Rachel, I've had sausage balls before, and you probably have. The classic ones are pretty great, usually made with a regular baking mix like Bisquick, some sausage, and cheese. But hold on, because this recipe has a secret weapon. We're swapping out that plain old baking mix for a box of Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. Yes, the one with that amazing little seasoning packet inside. This one simple change takes a classic snack from good to absolutely unforgettable. It adds a garlicky, herby, cheesy flavor that makes these sausage balls totally unique and delicious. It's a real game changer. The best part about these sausage balls is how incredibly simple they are to make. You don't need to be a fancy chef or have a ton of special equipment. If you have a big bowl and your own two hands, you're pretty much set to go. This is a perfect recipe for when you're short on time, but still want to make something that tastes like you spent hours in the kitchen. It's a real 30-minute meal kind of hero. So, get ready to impress your family and friends with minimal effort. It's a win-win. So, what makes these little guys so special? It's the combination of textures and flavors all rolled into one perfect bite. You get the hearty, savory goodness from the pork sausage, then comes the sharp, gooey melt of the cheddar cheese. And the star of the show, the Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, ties it all together with its signature buttery, garlicky flavor. The cream cheese we add makes them incredibly moist and tender on the inside, while they get perfectly golden brown and a little crispy on the outside. Every single bite is a flavor explosion. Are you hungry yet? Let's get cooking. All right, let's talk about what you'll need to grab from the store. The shopping list for these Cheddar Bay sausage balls is super short and simple. How great is that? First up, you'll need 1 pound of ground pork sausage. I like to use a good brand like Jimmy Dean, but any kind you love will work just fine. If you want to add a little kick of heat, go ahead and grab the spicy version of the sausage. That extra spice is so good with the cheesy flavor. It's all about making it your own, so you do you. Next on the list is the magic ingredient 1 box of Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. Make sure you get the kind that comes with the little seasoning packet inside, because we're going to use the whole thing. This is what gives our sausage balls that signature, crave-worthy flavor. Don't even think about leaving it out. It's the key to making this recipe a home run. You can find this mix in the baking aisle of most grocery stores, usually right next to the other biscuit and muffin mixes. It's easy to spot. Of course, we need more cheese. Because can you ever have too much cheese? I don't think so. You'll need 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. You can buy it pre-shredded to save some time, which is what I usually do. Or you can buy a block of sharp cheddar and shred it yourself. Grating your own cheese often leads to a better melt, but either way works great. Finally, you'll need 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Make sure it's softened up to room temperature so it mixes in easily. This makes the sausage balls extra creamy and delicious. So, to recap, that's just 4 simple things. You need your ground pork sausage, your box of Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, your shredded cheddar cheese, and your block of softened cream cheese. That's it. No weird ingredients you'll never use again. Just simple, delicious stuff that comes together to make something truly amazing. This recipe is all about big flavor with a small ingredient list. It's the perfect kind of cooking, right? Easy, quick, and oh so tasty. Now that we have our ingredients, let's move on to the fun part, making them. Okay, it's time to get our hands dirty. But first, let's get the oven ready. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While that's heating up, grab a big baking sheet and line it with some parchment paper. This is my favorite kitchen hack. Using parchment paper means the sausage balls won't stick to the pan, and your cleanup will be a total breeze, no scrubbing required. It's a simple step that saves you a lot of time and effort later on. We love an easy cleanup. Now grab a large mixing bowl. It's time to combine all of our yummy ingredients. Put the 1 pound of ground pork sausage into the bowl. Then, add the softened block of cream cheese. Dump in the entire box of Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. And don't forget to tear open that little seasoning packet and sprinkle all of that goodness in there too. Finally, add your 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. Everything goes into the bowl all at once, see? I told you this was easy. No complicated steps here. This next part is where the magic happens. It's time to mix everything together. Honestly, the best tools for this job are your own 2 hands. Just dive right in and start squishing and mixing everything together until it's all well combined. You want to make sure there are no big chunks of cream cheese or dry pockets of biscuit mix left. If you're not a fan of touching raw meat, you can totally wear a pair of disposable kitchen gloves. Keep mixing until it forms one big, cohesive ball of deliciousness. Once your mixture is ready, it's time to roll. Pinch off a piece of the mixture and roll it between your palms to form a ball about 1 inch in size. You don't need to be perfect with the size. Just try to make them all about the same so they cook evenly. Place each ball onto your parchment-lined baking sheet, leaving a little space between them. You should get about 30 to 40 sausage balls from this recipe. Pop the baking sheet into your preheated oven and bake them for 20 to 25 minutes. They're done when they are beautifully golden brown. After 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, your kitchen is going to smell absolutely amazing. Your Cheddar Bay sausage balls should be perfectly cooked and a beautiful golden brown color. Carefully take the baking sheet out of the oven. I like to let them cool on the pan for just a few minutes before moving them. This gives them a moment to set up so they don't fall apart. After a few minutes, you can transfer them to a wire rack to cool down a bit more or just move them straight to a serving platter. The great thing about these sausage balls is that they are delicious, whether you serve them warm or at room temperature. If you're serving them right away, they'll be warm, and the cheese inside will be extra gooey and melty. Yum-o! This is perfect if you're making them for dinner or as a hot appetizer for a party. Just pile them high on a platter and watch them disappear. You can even stick some fun toothpicks in them to make them easy for guests to grab and enjoy without getting their fingers messy. But guess what? They are just as tasty when they've cooled down. This makes them the perfect snack to make ahead of time. If you have a party coming up or need a quick breakfast for the week, you can bake a batch and store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator. They're great for lunch boxes, after-school snacks, or a quick bite whenever you're feeling hungry. You don't even need to reheat them. Just grab one and go. They are incredibly versatile, which is another reason why I love them so much. So there you have it. A super simple, incredibly flavorful snack that is perfect for any occasion. With just 4 ingredients and a few easy steps, you can whip up a batch of these Cheddar Bay sausage balls that everyone will go crazy for. They are cheesy, savory, and have that irresistible flavor we all love. Don't be afraid to try this recipe, even if you're new to the kitchen. It's practically foolproof. So go on, give it a try. I promise you'll be so glad you did. Happy cooking, everyone!